Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're just going to do a general reading. We're going to take a couple of spirit oracle, human spirit, sorry. That one clearly wants to come out and I'm shuffling them up the wrong way. Oracle cards. Keep going. And we'll just see what the general energy is for the reading and take some tarot cards and see what else wants to come out. Right, there's two cards. Let's see what we've got, shall we? We've got Blessing in Disguise. Put that down there so you can see it. And Commune with Nature. Okay. Right, let's go with the tarot just to see what this is all about. So, getting out into nature could definitely, obviously be a message for someone. And there's something that's occurring that is a bit of a blessing in disguise. I'm tempted to take those two. If I move that, let's see if we can see both cards, because that's really interesting imagery. You've got the peacock feather there. It's a very regal energy. So maybe birds being with nature, and she's got birds, or a bird, in a hair on the pine cone. So birds might be significant here. I'm just looking at the cards for the imagery. There's keys and a lock here around her waist, so maybe, you know, there's something that is coming in that's going to just be a blessing in disguise. It might be kind of layered, because she's got obviously her own face and then she's got two masks. So maybe it's a double blessing in disguise, or something that you kind of have to take a double look at, to really understand that it's a blessing. Okay. Right. Oh, that one wants to come out. Right, well, we'll stop there and we'll pick them back up. We'll just keep shuffling otherwise. Let's have a look. Clearly we need to get through these four first. Okay, so you've got the Hanged Man. Okay, so maybe sort of hanging out in nature might be something that you need to do. It could just be that you're in very much of a limbo type energy, or you need to see something from a new perspective, which might be bringing out this blessing in disguise. And the blessing could be this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it's a new tangible beginning, something you can touch, something you can feel. You know, it could be financial. It could be a blessing of finances. You could be literally getting an inheritance or something like that, a windfall, or a investment coming to maturity. It could be a new business, a new job, I want to say, what's the word? Promotion. Sorry, my brain. One day I'll tell you about it. Anyway, yeah, it could be a promotion. And then we had Temperance came out next. Okay, so it could be that this has been brewing in the background for a little while. It could be heaven sent. But what I do want to point out before we go on to the Four of Cups is this sense of enlightenment. Okay, so you've got the hanged man hanging around, and he's getting this enlightenment coming, this, you know, aura coming out from his head. And also the same sort of imagery here with the Ace of Pentacles and this sort of circle. She's got a couple of circles on this card, and obviously got the moon on that card. So this disc kind of imagery it could be important for someone, but the hand is very, you know, illuminated. It's like ta-da. And obviously Gabriel here on this card, he's obviously very enlightened. He's the messenger as well. So I wonder, you've also got it there. It feels like this blessing in disguise is going to come in. It could come in while you're out and about, and you know, you see something while you're out in nature, or it just comes to you while you're, are you a gardener? I mean, if you're a gardener, now's the time to be starting to garden, because I'm a gardener and I'm just you know, starting to sow some seeds. So it could be, you know, this brewing energy. It's been brewing for a while, or you've been maybe because you've put your energy into something different, this enlightenment comes through. This, you're going to have to take this as it resonates, because there's nothing here that tells me specifically what it is yet. But maybe it's because you don't know. With the Four of Cups, I mean, I've heard it being called, you know, people sort of concentrating on the 3 cups, sort of analysing on what's going on in front of you and not seeing something, you know, an opportunity coming in. But I think you will, because you've got the four aces are all with the hand of God coming in and offering you something, whether it's the pentacle, the cup, the wand, doesn't matter, the sword. This is the only other card in the deck where the hand of God comes in to give you something, okay? And it's coming in to give you this cup. This something you're going to love, this emotional thing. And you've got these cups here as well. So there's a lot of brewing going on. I think it's something that is going to be quite enlightening. It's something that's going to take you a little bit off guard. It's going to catch you. It's going to come out of the left field, so to speak. It's not something that... I mean, I don't want to say it's not something you don't know. I think you know it, but you just haven't seen it in the way that you're about to see it, if that makes sense. You know, it could be a financial windfall that's coming in out of the blue, something that's you're not expecting. You know, it could be something to working with nature. You know, maybe you'll get a job working on a farm or something, and it just clicks, and then, you know, your life purpose is... you know, your path on that, your path towards this financial abundance is illuminated, because it's definitely illumination. It might be the title of this video. I wonder sorry, I wonder if maybe you lose your job and it's actually a blessing in disguise, or you lose one promotion and, you know, you're kind of passed over for something, but actually what's offered to you the next time is even better. I've been seeing that a lot recently, about this kind of like the divine's almost like, no, you don't want that, because then I can't give you this. And I think that's this kind of energy coming in, that kind of like, no, you don't want that job, because the next job's going to be even better. So you could be passed over for something, whether in a position you're already in or a new position if you're looking for something. It's almost like there's some energy that's got to be shifted in the background before it can be given to you. It's interesting. Stability there with the King of Pentacles. Okay, so it's a long road from the Ace to the King of Pentacles. It's not, you know, it's not an overnight success sort of story. And this is something else I keep thinking, and I keep sort of saying in life as well. There's a British what is he? He's a comedian, and what was it? Joe Pasquale, and I always remember him saying, he said, it took me 10 years to become an overnight success. So whatever this illumination, this blessing, has been a long time coming. It has been a long time coming. It's from its inception to its completion has been extremely frustrating. I say that as I sigh, so I think I wonder if there's some frustration. It's because there's been a lot of background work that needs to be done. It's like when you're selling a house, you know, and you've got that chain. As one link in that chain breaks, and the rest of it just tumbles. You know, you can't buy the house you want to buy because that person can't buy your house because that person's not buying their house. You know, it's this real chain event reaction, chain reaction. I had to think of the song then to remember that. What was her name? I can't remember the chain reaction. I can't think of the woman's name. The original singer, not Steps or whoever it was that covered them. That's showing my age. But yeah, so the King of Pentacles, like I say, it's a long journey from the Ace to the stability and the abundance of the King, but it's worth it. Okay, so you've got 9 of Pentacles. That's all about just standing in your power. When I see this, it's like you're okay financially, like on the path that you're on. There's nothing that you can't have. Like, it's like you're okay. You're not relying on something to the point where, you know, one break in the chain and it's game over. I don't think that's the sort of energy we've got here. It's definitely you're okay and you're on the right path. You've just got to stick with it. It's a long time coming. This could be something you've started, or something you started a long time ago, an investment you made a long time ago, or a hobby you've been doing for a long time, or something that you've done a long time ago that's now you're seeing the way you can use it to become more financially viable, maybe. Because I do feel this is definitely something financial or work related. We've got the 9 of Swords. It did come out in reverse, so let's honour that. I don't normally read reversals, but what this new beginning, this illumination, this understanding, this blessing that's coming in, that, like I say, you might not realise it at first. It might take you a little while to see this a blessing, but it's going to help ease the anxiety, the overthinking, because maybe that's what you have been doing, is overthinking. It's, you know, especially until you realise that the blessing is a blessing. But what it does do is it then just relaxes you almost instantly when you understand it, when you get that illumination, that enlightenment, you all automatically go, actually, it's not as bad as I think it is. I've got passed over for that promotion, but actually that now means I'm now free to go. You know, maybe you literally disconnect, you know, you disassociate from something that you felt like you gave, or you owed allegiance in some way, and it just literally frees your mentality to think for yourself. And I don't mean that in the sense you weren't thinking for yourself, you're thick, but as in take those steps that you need to take, to go, because now you're standing in your power, your pre-empress power. Venus could be talking to a Taurus here, because Taurians are, yes, a card of the Taurus, and we're also, I say we because I'm a Taurus, our ruling planet is Venus, and she is also ruled by Venus, and so is the Empress. So it could be someone with Taurus placements, or just somebody, maybe an earth sign just in general, potentially. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just going to read the cards as they come out. So whatever this enlightenment is going to really push you forward. The universe is like, yeah, I said it, because you're the Empress. You're birthing that new cycle. Again, it could be Libra, because we are both ruled by Venus. So it could be Libra signs or placements could be significant here. Just, again, putting it out there. So the Empress is about birthing this new cycle. She's abundant. Oh, here's that. It's not just stability and abundance. It's nurturing abundance. It's sitting there in your power. This is not just, this is where your blessing in disguise comes into it. This is not just a blessing. This is more than a blessing. And I wonder if it is a earth sign we're dealing with, potentially, or earth sign placements. The star, a fabulous, what have you been wishing for? Whenever I see the star, I'm like, you're the star. You're the star of the show. This is your guidance. We've been guided by the angels, you know, the star signs, like I was just saying, they guide us. You could be really, there's more of that energy being transmuted and poured and nurtured. There's a lot of nurturing going on here. It's like this is a long time coming. It's something that you've been nurturing. That's probably where the nature comes into it. What have you been doing? It's been a long time coming. It's not something, like I say, it's not an overnight. You know, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success, according to Joe not Pasquale. Yeah, Pasquale, not Pesci, Pasquale. So this is something that you've been working on for a long time, and then something just clicks, something changes, and you can just, like, it's like literally like a light switch coming on, and it's like you've been wandering around in the dark, kind of like, oh, I don't really know what to do, and then all of a sudden, dumph, there's the Emperor. You got oh god, I've got to take a step back for a second. Hold on. it's interesting because we've got at the bottom the Knight of Cups. You've got the masculine and feminine, the counterparts on the table. Okay, so the Empress takes the energy and she transmutes it and she creates this abundance. She, you know, takes this sperm and makes a baby. She takes the food and makes a meal. She's feminine, so she creates. And you've got the masculine, so he provides. Okay, but also what he does is he makes the power moves. So it's like you've been creating, and then doof, here you are. You've got to make the power move. There's this enlightenment, illumination that just shows you from all the possibilities to no, this is the way I go forward. And then you've got the we won't take any more cards, we'll leave it there. So you've got the Knight of Cups on the bottom and the Two of Cups on the bottom. So maybe this could be coming into some sort of union. It doesn't have to be romantic, and this is the only card that was suggest it is romantic. It could be that it leads on to something romantic, but I wonder if this is something to do with a business, or it's something that you're already doing. A business or a hobby that helps you come into union with your counterpart might be a better word than like, it could be a twin flame, but just not romantic. I don't think this is romantic. It could just be an offer. Someone comes in with this offer and goes, I can give you this, and you go, oh, that's the way forward. Okay. So I do think there's just something or someone obviously is going to come in, or because there's that cup again, that offering. Something's been given to you, some sort of illumination, enlightenment that just sets this domino effect off, and you're going to be perfectly fine because you've got you can't see that very well, can you? I'm tapping it and you can't see it. You've got the Strength card. Okay, so the Strength card's all about having this infinite amount of strength, confidence, power to make your situation your situation, if that makes sense. So you're not relying on anyone. It's just there's just some illumination that needs to come through, some information, something, offer, something in the physical reality has to change and come in order for you to take the next step. And it's coming. And it might be something you don't recognise as being a blessing at first, but it is. I mean, the cards speak for themselves. So I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And catch you on the next one. Bye.